Bruce Butler, with a blend of raw talent and poise, quickly becoming a player to watch this season. It's the Athletics and the Washington Nationals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And on the mound today, Bruce Butler. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters. And a guy like this in the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Liner is stopped at first.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Now the batter now, Jacob Wilson. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. In the air, right field, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
One down, base is empty. And that one hit to first, and that's a foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Now here is Brent Rooker.
That's a ball.
First offering, and it just misses.
Ball one, no
Butler,
strike.
just 21 years old, a former first-round pick in 2024. 2 outs, base is empty. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metrics. His exit velocity has been really good. He's just had some bad luck hitting the ball right at people.
Zips it across. The A's go quietly. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the first. And now here's the veteran DH, Ahmed Rosario. And that is downstairs. Ball 1.
Ball.
There's the strike, 95 of that
2
one.
balls, 1 strike.
That one finds the corner, 2-2. And that's in the dirt. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Stone Garrett digging in for the Nationals.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games. This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. Ito over to first. Rosario dives back in. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw there. Safe. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Man at second. That misses the zone. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
And now it's Luis Garcia. Move to second. Rosario dives back in. 1 out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
That one way inside.
2 strikes.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, James.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, James Wood. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. In the air, left field, down the line. And a foul ball. That missed by a lot. 1 ball, 1 strike. Drive, and that's base hit out into center field. Headed for the plate. The throw in. He scores, and they have the lead. 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Josh Bell at the plate now. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. That catches the corner. Nasty pitch right there. And that is strike 2.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Wood off of first with 2 away. Not close with that one, and it's 1-2. just missed. Next pitch misses inside. Ball 3.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Vito picks to first, and he dives back in safely. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Andujar sizing this one up, and he makes the catch. And that is that. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. Second inning coming up from our nation's capital. It's the Nationals 1 and the A's nothing. Back here in Nationals Park. Second inning set to go. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Check swing called strike. Strike one.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary, but this type of guy shuts the running game down. Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
This is J.J. Bleday. First pitch, and he just misses. And that's in there at the knees. Late with the swing there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Kicks and deals. And that's outside. Counts full, 3-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Here's Miguel Andujar. A little bit high. And that is ball 1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Fastball for a strike.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Tying run is at first here at the top of the second. Ground ball left side, could be two. There's one, and that's two. Offense held in check there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Nationals 1 and the A's nothing. And we're back. Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate.
That's shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Vito back to work. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Next offering is fouled back. And that skips into dirt. Outside corner, got him looking.
Well, he locked him up with the cutter on the outside right there, and I got to think he was looking middle in because he just couldn't pull the trigger. And you know, with 2 strikes, fastball coming in, you've got to be ready to swing it. That time it cut to the outside part of the plate, and he just couldn't pull the trigger.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. 1 run batted in yesterday, their only run of the game. And that's too high. One out, base is empty. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. That one missed. There's a strike, and the count is 3-1. In the air, right side, Rooker hauls it in for the out. Out number 2.
Batting 8, the third baseman, Trey.
And now Trey Lipscomb singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career. That clips the corner. That's outside. And now it's even 1-1. That's a little bit low. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2-2 the count.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nationals go quietly, but they lead it 1-0. Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season.
Urshela.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And the slider just misses.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's out to center field. Hassel.
Hey, I got it.
He's there. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 8, the designated hitter, Seth Brown.
So here's Brown at the plate. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Just
Nope, that's a ball.
missed. That one ripped. And a foul ball. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, number 21, Tyler Soderstrom.
So digging in, Tyler Soderstrom.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And first offering is fouled off. Fought off foul. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. A little bit high maybe. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing across here this half. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Nationals 1 and the A's nothing. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Up now for Washington, Robert Hassel III. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
0-2 is the count.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And now the count is even. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Rosario, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
2 down, base is empty. Stone Garrett now at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a chopper out to short. Into the outfield. Base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
The batter, number 2, second baseman
Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. He's 0 for 1. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Garrett off of first with 2 away.
That's a ball.
Swing and a ball popped up. Urshela. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nationals leave 1. They lead it 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Schumann.
On the ground to the left. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson. Went down on strikes his first time through.
A lot of folks believed he could make an early impact this year, and that's exactly what he's done. Lots of extra base hits, and his confidence seems to be growing with every game he plays.
That one misses. Ball 1. Wilson recently earned Rookie of the Month honors. That's a strike.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder he got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him, though.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Good job to fight that one off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
On the ground to third, Lipscomb. Throws to first in time, and that quickly 2 away.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
So 2 down now, and here is Brent Rooker. 0 for 1 so far. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Check swing called strike. It's 0-1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
On the ground, right side. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Nationals 1 and the A's nothing. Back in Washington, D.C. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, James Wood. Swing and a pop-up. Schumann moving under this one. And there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
And now the switch hitting first baseman, Josh Bell. He's been a great free agent sign. Bell, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a second-round pick back in 2011. Schumann. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So up next, Paul DeYoung. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Rooker going back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're headed to the fifth. It's the Nationals 1 and the A's nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And here is Shea Langoliers. Butler back to work.
Ball.
That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Ball
You
one,
know,
no
these
strike.
A's, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them
1
yet.
ball, 1 strike.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Goes down looking.
Well, I'd say that was a really nice pitch right there, and if it weren't for the call, you could say it was a great take too. I mean, it's close enough to where you probably need to protect, but it looked to end up just off the corner.
So digging in, J.J. Bleday worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Edging his zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. The Athletics down by a run, and we're at the top of the fifth. Next offering is fouled back. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Next up for the A's, Miguel Andujar. He's 0 for 1. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Now, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. And the A's are gone in order. And it remains 1-0. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. That one outside. Ball one. The Athletics have some bullpen action. T.J. McFarland, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Floro getting cranked up as well. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
And there's a ball. Lifted in the air, right field. Rooker on his way over. Makes the grab, one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Down to third baseman, Trey Lipscomb. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball one. And another ball.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
One down, base is empty. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. And it remains 2-2. Line to left. Andujar hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
The center fielder, Robert Hassel.
And now the center fielder, Robert Hassel III. Struck out swinging his first time. That's to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. 5 innings complete. It's the Nationals 1 and the A's 0. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Number 13, Gio Urshela.
First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Number 15, designated hitter,
Seth Brown up next for the A's. Grounded out his first time. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. The A's still looking for their first hit in this one.
Inside, ball one.
Cut out and missed, struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Next to hit, Tyler Soderstrom. That clips the corner.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Two outs. Out to short, to Young. On to first. That ends the frame. So he's through 6 no-hit innings now. It's the Nationals 1 and the A's nothing.
Now pitching for the
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Dylan Floro.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and now up for Washington, Ahmed Rosario. And that is out of play. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Good eye in that spot.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Slider misses outside. And that one is inside. Rip towards third. Urshela to first in time. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Right fielder,
Stone Garrett digging in for the Nationals. There's a swing and a drive. And it hits the fence. Around first, digging for 2. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
One out. Runner at second. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed to the plate. Now a long throw home. He's safe. It's 2-0.
Everything came together for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now the left fielder, James Wood. Right through there for a strike. Man at first, 1 away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The throw to third. In there safely.
Back-to-back singles. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
2 on, 1 out. Here's Josh Bell. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Andujar makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He'll score the sac fly, and they lead by 3.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Now
Next to hit for the Nats, Paul DeYoung.
DeYoung.
Check on the runner. Wood back in on a dive. And that drops in for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So first and second with 2 outs. Keibert Ruiz will hit next. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. On the ground. Gets it to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. They put 2 on the board, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. We're through 6 full. It's the Nationals 3 and the A's nothing. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Max Schumann. The Athletics in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here. Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one a little bit high. 1-0. And that's in there for a strike. The slider that finds the mark.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
And that's a little bit high. And it's 2-1.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Here's a 2-1. Ground ball, left side. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, we're clearly at that point in this ball game with the no-no going at really anticipating seeing some history. Those infielders right now, they are on their toes, expecting the ball to be hit to them.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Wilson. Flips the corner, and that is strike 1.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Foul ball. Just missed.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
him swinging. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
2 outs, base is empty. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. Still no hits on the board. 1 out away from taking the no-no into the 8th. And a swing and a miss.
It looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2 down, nobody on.
And that's outside.
And that's ball 1. A little bit low.
That's down.
Here's a line drive, and that's going to end the no-hitter. It's a base hit, and that keeps the inning going. So history wasn't meant to be in this one, but it's been quite the performance.
And that's tough for a pitcher to swallow. I mean, when you're right on the brink of a no-hitter, just pitched a heck of a game, just couldn't make it to the finish line.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. His righty-lefty splits there. That takes low for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Two outs. Line drive, base hit.
Hey, relay. 3-3-3.
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Bruce Butler done for the night, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute.
Now pitching,
Jose A. Ferrer on to pitch here.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Here's the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. He is struck out, and he is walked. Fastball for a strike.
No, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
The tying run at the plate. Outside. Now 1-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Oh, great stop. Nicely done for the out. A's strand a couple. Still down 3-0.
Now pitching for.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Michel Otonez.
Not having a lot of success against right-handed hitters. They've been hitting them around, so this next matchup might be tough for him.
Trey Lipscomb getting ready to hit.
The third baseman, Trey Lipscomb.
Up and in, ball one.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Not even close there. And the count is 2-0. Strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Schumann hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Robert Hassel.
And now the center fielder, Robert Hassel III. Otañez in his second season, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And that one fouled off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Next offering misses down and away.
Ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So back to the top of the order. Ahmed Rosario digging in for the Nationals. Pickoff throw.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Outside low, and that's ball 1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Swing and a ball popped up. Soderstrom. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Stone.
Up now for Washington, Stone Garrett. That pitch gets the corner. 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. So 1 left for Washington, but they lead it 3-0.
Now pitching from
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jorge Lopez. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here's the left fielder, Miguel Andujar.
The left fielder, number 22, Miguel Andujar.
Ball 1 on a pitch inside.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
1-1-1.
On the ground to first. Bell takes it himself, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Now here's Gio Urshela. Grounds 1 to short. DeYoung throws to first in time. Urshela is out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
2 down, bases empty. Now the A's designated hitter, Seth Brown. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in. Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
That one not close. The count now 2-2. Up the middle to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
So 2 down, and now the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Brown, the runner at first with 2 gone. And now it's even up. And that's outside.
1 strike.
Started to swing, held up. Curveball drops in there.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The A's trailing by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Max Schumann. 0 for 3 in this one. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-0.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
That's inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
First and second, 2 down. Close one, doesn't get the call. And now 3-0. Jacob Wilson in the on-deck circle for the A's. Tying run at the plate, and they're all loaded up.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jorge Lopez won't go any further tonight, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
So they turn to their closer, Derek Law.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
So bases all loaded up. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Now 1-1.
1.
Ground ball up the middle. Flips it. It's there.
He's
And that's
out.
a great play. A's threaten, but leave them loaded. They trail in this one 3-0.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, T.J. McFarland.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
So digging in, Luis Garcia.
the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
First
Ball
pitch,
one, no
not
strike.
close. And another ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. That one to first, and
That
it
ball's
goes
foul.
just foul. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Up the middle, a sliding stop over to first, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
Good hustle. They were talking about an emerging leader on a team. Those are the things that are going to be necessary for him to do to set that example, you know, game in, game out.
And at first, James Wood, the next to hit. Outside low, and that is ball one.
Well, these Nats, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead them.
Takes it himself for one, back to first, and that is a double play.
No, the shortstop makes the decision, commits to it, touches second himself, and then a strong throw across the diamond to get that second out. Really nice job.
2 outs, base is empty. Next is switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. The A's bullpen has some movement. Jose Leclerc up and throwing. And the sweeper
ball,
is
one
off
strike.
the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And misses
Nope,
inside.
ball 2.
Next
That's ball
offering
three.
is downstairs. Liner to second and picked on the hop to first. What a play, inning over. Nothing doing for Washington, but they lead at 3-0. Back here in Nationals Park. Now it's the right fielder, Brent Rooker. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
There's the strike, 95 of that one.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Just
Ball,
off
that's
the
outside.
outside edge, and the count is 1-1. And the
That's
slider
ball 2.
just misses.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
That when those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Just off the outside part of the plate. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So a man aboard, and here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. 1 for 3. And there's the strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
There's the strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. That's a slider for a strike. Tying run at the plate, and that one fouled off. This one in the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. And a good eye there.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Next offering way off the plate. Got him! And that is a big first out. And now it's going to be Miguel Andujar. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Two on, one out.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And a count 1-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there.
He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
The Athletics down to their last out. Here's the third baseman, Gio Urshela, 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. First offering misses badly for ball one. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one is absolutely belted. That's on its way. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. And they tie it up. It's 3-3.
This one feels far from over, Boog. Who knows how this game's going to play out now? Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Derek Law won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Now on the mound for the Nationals, Yohan Adon.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Brown now at the plate. Infield shifted to the pull side. And that drops in for a strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
And there's a foul ball. A's looking to put the go-ahead run on base. Swings and misses. And that is that. A rally in the top of the ninth, and we've got a whole new ball game. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back in Washington, D.C. And now the shortstop, Paul DeYoung. McFarland back to work. There's a strike. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Jose Leclerc appears to be getting loose. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Tap dances out of the way of that one.
No, inside.
And it remains 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
In there. Got him looking for the K. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. Keibert Ruiz digs in now. That one down the line. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Trey Lipscomb digging in for the Nationals. And that one off the outside edge. All tied up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Andujar makes the catch, and that is that. So they go quietly there. 10th inning coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're in extras here, and here's the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. That's way outside, and that's ball one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
That misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Right side. Bell handles the chance. Steps on first for the out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Now it's the second baseman, Max Schumann.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Right through there for a strike.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Swing and a foul out of play. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead it in the 10th.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson. And a foul ball. A's leading by a run. In there at the knees. 0-2.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
And that's a little bit high. 1-2 to count. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Schumann leads off first with 1 away. And there's a ball.
3-2.
Runner on the go. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a 3-2. Smoked into left, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Brent Rooker will hit next. And that's a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Just missed.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
That's towards center. Hassel has this one sized up. Makes the grab. 2 down.
The batter, the catcher, Shea Langoliers.
Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Ball 1, no strike. Ball 2.
In the dirt.
2 balls, no strike.
1-run game. The A's looking for some insurance. to third. And that's a fair ball. It's in and out of his glove. One run across. The relay.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Yohan Adon will depart. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
Number 62 gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball. 2-0.
The A's looking to add another. And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Foul ball there.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Okay.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him looking. They limit the damage here. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the A's 6 and the Nationals 3. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Mason Miller.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the center fielder, Robert Hassel III. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or 2 on base.
Just missed.
Just
I got
about
1 ball,
gives his
1 strike.
skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now 1 missed. Got him. And there's 1 down.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Rosario stands in now and watches strike 1.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Bleday makes a nice running catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So they're down to their final out. And now up for Washington, Stone Garrett, as the Nationals are down to their final out. Inside, just missed. Lipscomb at second with 2 down. And a foul ball. They're down to their final strike.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
This could end it.
2 balls.
In the dirt, blocked. Man at second. That one misses, and the count's full.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
That one the other way, and that'll do it. The A's even this series up at a game apiece. Butler didn't allow any runs in 6+ innings and struck out 8.
Oh, Boog, he did a lot of good things in this start. He ate some innings and kept him in a position and challenged for the win. Maybe next time they'll get him the W.